Yeah. Woo! Let's go. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to episode 3 of Lost in the Sauce with your boy Fest Cooks. Today, we're taking you to Korea and Japan. We're making Korean fried chicken in a bao bun. We're calling it a Korean fried chicken bao burger. Now let's get started. First things first, the most amazing bao burger starts with a bao bun. You want it to be fluffy, squishy, and you want that little bit of bite in your mouth. So I got the ingredients ready here. 2 cups of AP flour. We're gonna add right into the bowl of our stand mixer. You can use AP flour. This isn't really the time for bread flour. Just stick to AP. We're gonna follow it up with a teaspoon of baking powder. Gonna be act like a little bit of a leavener. Couple heaping tablespoons of some beautiful white sugar. And we're gonna follow that up with some shortening. This is gonna give our bao buns that creaminess, that nice bounce that we're looking for. It's also gonna lubricate the bowl for us. Oh. Just take a little pinch of salt, season it up nicely. We want our bao buns to be nice and seasoned. You're gonna wanna follow that up with a little bit of instant yeast. 1 teaspoon. All right, we've got all of our dry ingredients in our bowl of our stand mixer. We're gonna lock and load this boy and get your dough hook attachment and just give it a quick mix. It's not plugged in. All right, plug in your mixer and just give this a quick mix before we add our wet. For our wet today, we're using just a simple cup of a 2% milk. I think it's about medium speed. And slowly add it to the mixture. Once you start to see a ball of dough form, you can ramp it up to like a medium-high speed. Now we're gonna let this knead for 2 to 3 minutes. Once the ball of dough starts to form and we've got a beautiful dough forming in the bottom of our mixer, you can pull it out onto your workspace. I'm gonna call this quits and show you what we've made here. Flour up your work surface because we're gonna give a couple more seconds of kneading. Grab your dough, might be a little sticky. Grab everything you got there, don't leave anything behind. Just give it a couple slaps and just work it a little bit on your surface here. Pick up a little bit of flour if you're feeling that it's a little too wet. And once your dough reaches the point of having a little bounce back, when it's giving you a little, when it's talking back a little bit, then you're good to go. You're gonna let it rest. So we're gonna knead up this dough. Once you got yourself a rough top ball, give it a poke, and if it starts to bounce back at you just at the slightest, the gluten structure has started to form, and you're gonna get a beautiful airy dough. So give it a poke. If it bounces back just a little bit at you, you're all set. All right, our dough is ready to be rested. Grab your bowl from your stand mixer. You could grease it if you want. You don't really have to. The shortening makes the dough a little greasy already. And just plop it in your stand mixer. Get yourself some cellophane wrap. Cover it up. We're gonna leave this in the fridge for about 1 hour. All right, a Korean fried chicken sandwich isn't much without some beautiful chicken. Today we've got some nice skinless, boneless chicken breasts that we're gonna be cutting in half and frying in some corn oil. So I'm gonna go ahead and chop my chicken breasts. Just get them relatively even halves. We want it to be about chicken thigh size. So let's chop it like so. And repeat, rinse and repeat with each one. These are gonna take about 20 minutes to cook, but you can always pull them out periodically to check the internal temp. I mean, we're going for 165, that's the golden ticket. So grab your salt, grab your pep, sprinkle generously some salt and some pep on both sides. And grab your corn oil. We're gonna add about 6 cups to our pot here. The whole goal is that we have about 2.5 inches of oil, so we can do this all in one go. We have to control our heat, keep our heat high, and at around 350 the entire time. We're talking 6-ish cups. We want it to be about 1 inch, 2.5 inches from the bottom of the pot. All right, we've got our chicken prepped, ready to be fried, but we've got to get some coating, some breading, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna start with equal parts flour and cornstarch or potato starch. Traditionally you'd be using potato starch, but we're using cornstarch today. And 1 egg. All that up with just a little salt. Give that a little whisk and crack your egg into your coating. Whisk it up, whisk it up, whisk it up. And immediately add your chicken. We can add it all. We got a big bowl and lots of ingredients here. So add it all and just give it a bit of a toss. So make sure you're squishing your chicken, squishing the flour and the cornstarch and the egg onto your chicken and making it a nice coating. Our oil temp has come up to temp. It's at 350 degrees and we're gonna start our first of 2 fry sessions on this chicken breast for our beautiful Korean fried chicken. So take your beautifully breaded little chicken cutlet little boys and drop them in to your fry oil. Make sure the pan is not crowded. We don't want the oil temp to drop too low. And these are gonna fry at 350 for about 10 minutes. At that time, we're gonna pull them out and let them sit on a wire rack for a minute. We're gonna fry them again. All right, guys, the most important part of an amazing Korean fried chicken is a gochujang based fried chicken sauce that's gonna be coated. It's a sweet, salty, savory, umami sauce that's gonna cover our Korean fried chicken and give it that spicy zing that we're looking for. This is gochujang. Gochujang is a Korean spicy red pepper paste. It's sweet, it's got umami. We're gonna be adding about 3 tablespoons to about 2 heaping tablespoons to our sauce to start. Next up, yes, classic red tomato ketchup. Again, 3 tablespoons. We're gonna do it old school. 1, 2, and 3. Following that up with classic soy sauce. Dark soy sauce if you have. If you don't, regular soy sauce will work. 2 tablespoons. Mirin. If you don't have mirin, this is a sweet and savory cooking liquid commonly used in Korea that's gonna really elevate this sauce. Again, 2 tablespoons. Nobody open the mirin for me. And 2 tablespoons of mirin. White corn syrup. This is basically everything your doctor does not want you to eat. We're adding everything to this sauce. 1, 2. It wouldn't be Korean cooking without some good classic MSG. We're gonna add about a teaspoon of MSG to our sauce. You can find MSG at pretty much any Chinese, Asian supermarket. It's gonna really elevate this flavor to the max here. We're following that up with some amazing garlic. Garlic is crucial to your Korean fried chicken sauce. So give it a smash. Get your garlic mincer and mince this garlic off. And mince that garlic right into your sauce. We added about 4 cloves of garlic. We're gonna add about the equivalent mass in ginger. Use a little back of a spoon, peel your ginger. Of minced ginger to your sauce. Give this a nice stir. Taste for seasoning. We don't want this to be overly salty. So depending on the sodium content of your soy sauce, sodium content of your gochujang. Now for me, I'm gonna add a little bit of black pepper. And I prefer mine a little bit sweeter, so I'm gonna add another tablespoon of white corn syrup. Alright, our chicken has been frying for about 10 minutes at 350. Now, if you pull it out right now, it's not golden, it's not crispy. Take this, add it directly back to the breading. We're gonna recoat this chicken in breading and fry it one more time. So it's double fried and double breaded for that extra crispy, crunchy layer. We've got our oil up to 375 now, and we're gonna be lowering these chicken morsels into the 375 oil, just like so. Goal of this round, our chicken is almost cooked already. It's got an internal temperature about 150 degrees. We want to bring the chicken up to temperature and give it that real crispy coating that we're after for about 7 minutes. And in the interim, our bao buns are ready to be shaped. So, oh, can't get any better than that. Take your bao dough and drop it onto the counter. Flour up your surface a little bit. And what we're gonna be doing is massaging this into a bit of a log shape. You don't have to roll it, you just need to massage it into your log shape. We're gonna chop this bad boy up, starting at about 2 inches for each bao bun. Take your little 2-inch pieces of bao bun and work them between your fingers until you've reached a nice flat but soft taut ball. Much like that. Get some parchment paper, and really you just want a little square to go under each bao bun for our bamboo steamer. Fried chicken's golden brown. It's been in the oil at 375 for another 7, actually about 10 minutes it took to get that beautiful golden brown color. We've got a wire rack ready over a stainless steel pan that we're just gonna let our beautiful fried chicken rest on. All right, make sure you check the internal temperature of your chicken. Make sure it's reached a minimum of 165. Get a little pan with some water. If you don't have a bamboo steamer, all you need to do is take a pot, much like this one, with some kind of mesh pot, something like that, over top, but just a bamboo steamer, it's easier. And remove your first couple of layers. 6 bao buns ready to be steamed here, and we're gonna be doing 2 to 3 per layer, depending on the size of your steamer and the size of your bao buns. Just squish them down a little bit into just little pucks, little bao pucks. I mean, mine are about 2 inches, 2.5 inches in diameter. Now, these are gonna grow quite a bit once they're steamed, so keep that in mind when you're placing them. Place them on your steamer. Be careful, the steam is super hot and you'll burn your little fingers. We are gonna steam our bao buns for 8 to 10 minutes. They're gonna get nice and fluffy. Put your lid on there and let them steam. All right, it's been 10 minutes and our bao buns, have steamed up and grown to practically double the size. We're gonna pull these off. Look at these pillowy little boys. All right, our beautiful bao buns are pillowy and soft. We've got our gochujang sauce back in center. We're gonna simmer this down a little bit. So throw it into a pan here. Get it simmering. From there, we're gonna coat our chicken, slice up our bao buns, and get eating. Our gochujang sauce is bubbling. Our fried chicken is still beautifully crispy. I want you guys to listen to this. We are going to add all of our chicken bites, chicken morsels, chicken pieces into our stainless steel bowl and coat with our gochujang sauce. Toss your chicken in your gochujang sauce. Wow, so crispy. Salty, umami, spicy flavor from the gochujang sauce is coating the chicken beautifully. Now, assembly. Grab yourself a beautiful bread knife. Take your bao buns that have slightly cooled down. Get the parchment paper off of them and just slice your bao buns. Leave a little bit attached at the end. These should be just doughy in the inside, but not raw. First and foremost, let's get this beautiful Kewpie mayo. This is gonna give us that little tanginess to bite through that spicy gochujang sauce. Get some nice little Kewpie mayo blobs all over both sides of your bao bun, or one side if you're dieting or whatever. Get a crispy gochujang Korean fried chicken piece. Grab some green onion, slice. Just put them atop. Totally optional, a little bit of red pepper flake to even elevate the spiciness a little bit more. Close up your bao bun and enjoy. That is unbelievable. Listen guys, if you like this video and you want to see more videos like this, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. I'm your boy Fest Cooks. I'm gonna keep cooking for y'all, but I gotta this shit. It is too damn good. Woo! Oh my god, I'm try right now. Are you
Wow.
Oopa key. Good girl. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with your mama, your tita, your nona, your sister, your brother. And if you want to see another Lost in the Sauce video, click right here. And please subscribe down below to my channel, Fest Cooks.